He is the founder and CEO of Virtualinfocom, which is into deep tech, Mr. Bhattacharya. Dr. Bhattacharya.
Namaskar. You know the meaning of Namaskar? It's not actually Namaste, it's coming from Sanskrit. It's called Namah, Te Namah. Your brain, my brain comes together to do a greater goodness. So I'm in Shyamdesh, long back it used to call as Shyamdesh in Asia, Akhand Bharat, which probably was shared by my friend. What I do, we run India's one of the first game development company. I was crazy enough to start the company when I was 17 years old while doing my study. And eventually while doing masters, I felt that probably I'm the guy who is looking for help and support. And in deep tech, there is none in India. So can I create an ecosystem? 2008 onwards, I became a mentor, started helping the startups to grow, eventually established a VC fund in US. Sequentially, we started making smart cities, and so on and so forth. We entered into various different verticals. Let me not speak, let my work speak, and I'll request you to please watch a little bit of entertainment, connecting with definitely 3D, AI, game, and few bit of more in the presentation, if I may have that presentation on the screen. We have set up in Korea, Dubai, US, and very recently we opened up a small setup in Sydney, Australia. So how we started with digital twin, making the smart cities, of course, from the planning segment, and then eventually partnered with multiple different real estate players, various IoT integration partners, and now we are acting as a solo builder of a smart city. Recently we have done near Busan, eventually expanded in Middle East, making Ras Al Khaimah pretty much active. And very recently I have been honored to be invited by the President of Liberia to build that particular country in the western part of Africa, full of natural resources. If anybody in this room is into technology, probably they would understand the kind of GPU integration that we have done in this presentation. These are not generated by the common market AI. This is our own engine, own server, own setup. Till date, we have invested in several different industries as a fund, and of course, we partner with local banks, lawyers as an accelerator, usually help and expand companies from one part of the world to another part of the world. With the grace of God, I started the World Leaders Summit 2019, which now is a 101 countries network. During the COVID, we did things online. Eventually, after COVID, we did that in Dubai, physical. Then in Ghana, Vice President came and graced the occasion. And eventually, we are growing more and more. It's a new company. That's the reason in my card it is written as a serial entrepreneur. I love creating more and more companies and creating a network of togetherness. What you're gonna see in animation and VFX, these are all done with collaboration with the movie industry. If you have seen the earlier slides, we are creator of India's one of the first superhero called Shaktiman. It used to be a TV series in my childhood days. Eventually, I had a discussion with Mr. Mukesh Khanna, who became in and as a character. So what you do in gaming or in animation and VFX, we take any actor and actress, convert them into a 3D digital character, make a game universe out of it, and of course make money and make opportunity for others to make money. That's World Leader Summit. This is a pure curated investor roundtable where usually we put people to invest money and raise capital. This done in 2020. Eventually we did that in Ghana as our sharing. Sequentially we have every month one program that happens, and that's a mentoring clinic. We call it as a leaders meetup. Few of the respected speakers in World Leader Summit. You can see the number of countries, number of people. One of the summit that we did in Dubai. And it became a forum. Our members are welcome to join us. We have 25 different verticals of sales where we usually invite people by invitation. There is a process and then people become a member. I heard that Thailand is great with fashion, accessories, dress, garments. In augmented reality, sitting at home, you can try your own clothes and you can choose. You can order directly. And because you have blockchain in the back end, you hardly have any kind of issues with any kind of scam or any kind of issues with maybe money laundering. One thing, let me declare, we are not into betting. Betting is not gaming. We don't create any kind of betting games. This one you're going to see is probably the next generation of movie making. This is completely done with our GPU. These characters are not real. These are all generated from our own AI engine. The earlier clip was actually generated for Thailand. It is one of the seaside of Thailand. Completely simulated. This thing is called simulation in 3D. What we do in cybersecurity. We usually protect data. We safeguard with GDPR rule. Usually works with the ministry to create the thumb rule for a particular country to safeguard people data. Now this is interesting. I'm not sure how many of you are into manufacturing business or maybe gems and jewelry, any garment industry. You don't need to hire any kind of model. You can generate anything and everything utilizing AI. All we need is to understand your product, things can be generated. Maybe a length of 3 minutes can go up to 30 minutes, even seconds. They can talk, they can interact, they can of course spread love, they can be angry, they can be anything. Fortunately, we have got 3 invested companies in Thailand, one of which recently got another round of funding of $25 million just a few days back on 27. And that was the sole reason I was here in Thailand and of course joined Shivam in this segment. That was me in 3D. I'm looking for partners, looking for handshake and collaboration, wherein probably we can grow faster, bigger, and more stronger.
Thank you so much, Arijit. Very futuristic things you are doing. So to present mementos to Arijit, can we again request on stage Mr. Tanmay Banerjee? Tanmay sir, if you can come on stage. Mr. Pulak Chamaria, Sir, you can join on stage, and Mr. Vinod the moderator. Thank you so much, Dr. Bhattacharya. Next, we would like to invite on stage Mr. Abhijit Chatterjee, founder and chairman and managing